What's up? What's up? Guitars N70 here, and today, I hope you're having a great new year, by the way. But today I am going to be showing you some Charvel guitars, and I have four of them, and I might be getting rid of some of them. And I did have the question: what's the difference between the guitars? Why do you have four of them to begin with? And should I get rid of one of them? Or that wasn't the question. Should I get rid of one? Anyway, I'm thinking, should I get rid of one of them? So let's just do a quick comparison between the guitars and let you make up your own mind. This is the Warren D. Martini. It's made in USA. Charvel signature model. You know, he's got the signature stamp. Made in USA. They do sell a Mexican-made version of this for about half, a little less than half the price or whatever. It's got the Radistonius Maximus RTM Seymour Duncan one pickup configuration, one humbucker, kind of like a Beretta style, you know, whatever. And then the original Floyd Rose trim. So whether you like that or not, it's on there. I love it. This trim is set up awesome. So not all trims are the same. You know, the other one has that I'm going to show you has an original Floyd Rose on it, but you know, it's not as. This one just has a nice bouncy feel to it. So I like it. But as far as, you know, you get all the rat tones out of it, you know. You can abuse this guitar. I don't, but you can. It's just set up for just a scream dream. I like it. I love the graphic. I think this is a 2019. I got it because I like the configuration, you know. So the other guitar I'm going to show you has the same pickup in it, but it also has another one. But this, I love Warren. I love the graphic, the one pickup design, like I said. Killer X, you know, it's a good one. It retails for about $3,500 new. And like I said, there's a Mexican-made version if you want to go that route. It's probably around $1,500 by now. I think they were selling for $1,300 before. So that's cool. Love that guitar. You don't see a lot of them out anymore. I don't, anyway. Here's the other one I was talking about. It's my Frenchie. Sorry. The Frenchie models. This is the first one I got back when I started getting into these signature series models. Again, made in USA, Charvel, Warren D. Martini signature, Radistonius Maximus in the bridge, quarter pounder in the front. So Seymour Duncan makes them both original Floyd Rose hardware. But people are like, well, why do you need two? This one sounds a little bit different, you know. Even on this is on the rear, the bridge pickup. But it's also has a different response feel to it. You know, the necks are the same, things like that. So it just responds sonically different, but it plays about the same, you know. It's got a nice mid-tone too. If you want to do neck position, you know, it's got that kind of that intro. It's actually played with the single coil. it might sound the same on the trim, but the feel is different. This one is not as bouncy and floaty as the other one, although they're both not fixed. They both float. You know, again, this is a, I don't know which, I think I like the playability of this one better. It seems to, you know, the necks are the same and all that, but I think this one just plays better, but the other one has a quality to the sound sonically that I really like. It's kind of a little bit warmer than this one, but I mean, they're both kill, you know. So, I like this one because it has the single coil in it. I like the graphic. Again, I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't. I love Warren DeMartini. It's Charvel, man. I mean, come on. It doesn't get much better than that. So to pick between this one and the Skull, I don't know, man. I'll get back to you on that one. All right? Okay. So, off of the Warren DeMartini ones. Now, let's do one with a little bit different sound. This is the Jakey Lee Blueburst. Get some. Okay. This one has an altogether different sound because it's got different pickups in it. Different type of. This is a poplar body, where the other ones I'm not really sure if they're alder. I think they're alder, but this is poplar, lighter. This is a Seymour Duncan JB, a special JB pickup that was made just for this guitar, and then these two single coils are DiMarzios. Red hot and sick, you know. I like it. The neck obviously is a different kind of neck. It's an ebony fretboard. Is it a rosewood, or I think it's rosewood. Anyway, yeah, it's rosewood. This has a different tone altogether. More grit, more just Jake style. I love it. It's because it gives you a completely different sound, even though it's still metal and it still rips or whatever. So the difference with this guitar, look at all those fingerprints, dog. Woo-hoo-hoo! Time to get out the, you know, this one. Again, this is a Jakey Lee Blueburst signature guitar, but there's none of that on there. It is made in the USA, you know. Retails for like $3,100, $3,200. It's only got a volume knob and a 5-way pickup selector on it, so that's kind of cool. You don't have to mess with tones and all that, and tone knobs and all that. They're all usable too, which is cool. And I'm not really going over the cleans today, but maybe I will give you a little bit of something. The cleans are cool on this, and that's the neck position DiMarzio. Second position, middle position's kind of nice too. Fourth position, and treble. Now, one thing about this guitar is that the neck profile is so slim. It took me, and I still am not fully used to it. When I'm playing rhythms on this guitar, I struggle because I get the finger jam up because my fingers are really long. And so I get a little bit of jam up there, down here. when you're playing chords and stuff. But for lead work, it's rad, you know, because there's jumbo frets, lots of space in between the frets, and it's cool. I really like it for leads, not so much for rhythms, although I love the sound of the rhythm. So if I can fret it properly, it sounds awesome. I think it's cool. It's just a cool. Some simple rhythms. Play like I like this kind of. Sorry about that. It's got very Les Paul quality to it when you in the neck position, which is weird. And the Les Paul, you know, has the almost it always has a humbucker in the neck, but this has a Les Paul feel to it. And kind of get a little journey here. Sorry, I kind of forgot that in the middle there. But anyway, it's got a really nice neck pickup on it. I'm digging it. And it's very responsive to the, you know, how much volume you have. It's just it gives you a lot of different tonal choices, and again, it has just a rip roaring its own ragged on the edge. It sounds like it's on the edge of raggedness, which is kind of cool. So that is the Jakey Lee, and we've got one more to show you. Oops. Let's see here. All right. This is the last one. This is the Satchel. The Satchel model from Steel Panther. So this one's pretty awesome too. This one's got Fishman Fluence pickups, 2 humbuckers, active pickups, which means it takes a battery in the back, right there, battery compartment down here. These pickups rock, you know. Sometimes, and this one's made in Mexico. Charvels, it is signed by Satchel, the little electronic signature, made in Mexico. So this one retails for about $1,400 or $1,500. So you just hear the difference. It's a lot of the same stuff. This one has a couple of different choices for. How's that go? Something like that. I don't know, I was just trying to think of an 80s rip that you could hear it too. Breaking the chains there a little bit. So I like this. Dude, this. Something like that. I forgot my Randy. Clearly need to practice my breakdown for I don't know, but always something to work on, right? Anyway, so this guitar is a steal. Would I put it up there as better than the other ones? No, I wouldn't say it's better. And one of the reasons is because the tremolo, while it does stay in tune really well, isn't it? I mean, it stays in tune like a beast, yo. It's just stiffer. First of all, it sticks out from the body a lot more than the others. It's a lot higher. But the tuning pieces here, it's just stiffer. And that's the Floyd Rose 1000 on there for you. But I have no problems with it. Like it holds the tune just as good as the other ones. It's just a little bit rougher, like stiffer. But nothing to be like, oh well, that's just a cheap guitar. Like when you first, and they break in when you first start using it, you're like, yeah, these are a little bit stiff down here or whatever. But no, this thing's rock solid. Everything about it feels like it's put together well. Bolt on it. It feels a lot like the others. So, I did a video of a year ago or something. Where it was like, oh, it's the build quality. It's the build quality. But you know what? The more I play it, the build quality is like, it's there for this guitar. It is there. No question about it. I don't know why it's half the price. I really don't. They could have charged $3,000 for this guitar, in my opinion. I just think it's on par. So my final thoughts. I don't know, man. I like having all four because they're all unique in their own way, but no question, you don't need four guitars or whatever. Let's say if I was to rank them into which ones I like the best. Oh boy. I think if it's down to brass tacks and I could only keep one, it would be this one, the Frenchie model. Because this skull and crossbones, I mean, I can get a very, very, very almost the same exact tone with this as the skull and crossbones because they both have the same pickup. It's just this one has another pickup on it. So it's a little more versatile. I do like the trem on the other one better, even though they're both original Floyd Rose. The Charvel, man, it does what the others don't do. As far as playability wise, I'm limited on that one because I don't like the super, super tapered and thin neck profile down here. As far as playing leads on it, it's killer. It's killer, and it's one of my best sounding guitars. I mean, just because it's just so different. And it makes you play different because you get different tones out of it. And then this one is a nice blend of the two. It's got its own sound. It's very 80s. It's very playable. You know, if push comes to shove and I need to sell these other guitars, I could sell all three and hang on to this one and be cool. You know, I've had it for 2 years now. Nothing's gone wrong with it at all. I think there's a little bit of a snipper, flickety flicker here in the toggle switch if you want to make a big deal of it. You know, it could be there. But I mean, in general, I mean, it's just awesome. It's set up awesome, plays nice, low action. It's a Charvel. So there you have it. 4 Charvels. They all do different things, even though some of them have some overlap in the pickups and the style. There's only some overlap. Like, you know, this again, Fishman's in this, the RTMs are in the Warranty Martinis, and the Specialized JB in the Charvel, the Blueburst. What you do have, in my opinion, is a kick-ass sound from Charvel, and you can't go wrong with any of them. But let me know in the comments what you think, and I hope you guys are all having a great New Year, and I'll talk to you soon.